Welcome back to the Benji the Bobcat channel, guys. I've got another video of running out 9-ball racks. In the first several clips here, I somehow messed up the audio because I was commentating as I was playing, and for some reason the audio is just not there. So I'm going to commentate over those first couple games, and then it'll switch over to me after that, commentating live while I was playing. I did a little bit more in-depth explaining about each shot that I did here in these games, just to show, this is geared more towards the beginners and those who are just learning how to play the game, but to show you how the cue ball's going to react, where it's going to go after I hit it, what the spin that I'm putting makes the cue ball do, things like that. And I really wish when I was learning how to play pool that I had some videos like that to watch. So that's why I'm making these like this. I'm going to be playing some other games here coming up and doing some different things to show you guys. But here I've got some 9-ball runouts today. I also saved a couple mistakes where I'll show you the mistake I made. You'll see me make the mistake, and then I'll set the balls back up again and then I'll take the shot over again and do what I should have done in the first place. I think these kind of things will be really helpful for newer players and intermediate players and stuff like that. But I had some good runouts here, some decent games. But I'll commentate over these first couple here, and then it'll switch over. There's a couple things I wanted to. Oh, I've got a friend coming over tomorrow, and he likes to play one pocket. It's a great game, and I haven't played very much in the last probably 10 years. But growing up, I played one pocket a lot, and I just love the game. So, I'm going to film it and hopefully get some good footage, but probably going to be pretty rusty at the game since I haven't played very much. Just, probably once or twice a year for the last several years. What else here? These games are from yesterday and today, and they're not in order of the order I played them in or anything, but anyway, I hope you enjoy and can get something out of my commentary. So we'll move on to the next game. I'm loving my table. This is just a good shot I made to get down there on the 5 because there was no shot on it at all. So I was able to get down there and knock it out so I could make it. And this one, just a draw shot, most of the length of the table. And I put a dehumidifier in my basement a few days ago, and just sucking out that moisture, I'm getting between 1 gallon and 2 gallons every day of water. And it's made a huge difference in how much action I'm getting on the cue ball. I'm just able to get a ton of backspin and all kinds of English now. So if you do have a pool table in a basement or somewhere that's damp, put a dehumidifier down there and you'll notice a difference. Okay, so here I'm going to put the 2 ball in the same pocket as the 1, so I'm just going to put a little bit of middle right and come across the table. I wanted this to come off of this rail more. Well, it didn't even hit it. But, I'm right up against the rail. I put topspin here and go to the 3 in the left side pocket. This was a good shot. Here I just need to put a little bit of topspin for the 5. To get on the 5 for the top left corner. And then this one I debated for a little bit, but I thought I was playing the safer shot. I took this 3 rails, but I went around the lower side of the 8. I gave myself a longer shot, but I thought I felt safer doing that, but I'm not exactly sure. I could have put more English and gotten on the top side of the 8, but it worked out anyway. This one I just hit it low and take the cue ball off the rail about a foot or so for the 7 in the side. And then this one, the 7 in the side, I wanted to just draw the cue ball back towards the middle of the table, and I was just off a little bit. I didn't hit the 7 in the right spot, and the cue ball draws over closer to the 8, which gave me a kind of a steep angle on the 8, which you'll see in a second, but I'm still able to make it. It was just a tighter angle than I wanted. And this one I'll just hit a little bit right middle English and bring it back across the table towards where I'm at. And here, this was just, I rushed, took this shot for granted, and completely missed the 9 ball. And I just got tired and didn't come back down, so starting fresh today. Oh, that one was going. It's not too bad. Of course, I've got the 6-9 combo, which I'd rather not have when I'm trying to run out tables, but that's fine. So I've got the 4 is kind of in the way of where I would normally be trying to put the cue ball here, but I'm not going to mess with that. I'm going to bring the cue ball over here so that I can put top spin on it to get up the table for the 3. So I'm just going to use top spin here. Come over here. In between that first and second diamond, just straight across the table, really. I didn't hit it hard enough. This might take me a little while to get warmed up here, so I'm going to change my plan a little bit. I'm going to hit this low, make it there, and bring the cue ball over here. Which actually might have been a better idea to begin with, because that 8 is kind of tricky where it is. So this is probably a better idea. Just going to hit it low. A little bit of right. And go down to that bottom rail. Hit that too hard, but I still have a shot. The only problem is I'm going to have to make that over there and take the cue ball straight down and then back up for the 4 ball. Because I can't hit this slow enough to stop the cue ball in here, so I have to put a medium pace on this, just medium. And 5 should not be a problem. I'm going to hit this a little bit higher than center. Basically right in the center though. And I shouldn't have hit that higher than center. because you see what happened, it made the cue ball, when I hit this rail, travel this way, and I wanted it to just travel straight down the table. So that was a mistake, but it ended up okay. Okay, with this I'm going to put bottom left and hopefully bring the cue ball over to this rail and then just straight out. Got a pretty good angle on this, so good. Just make this and leave the cue ball anywhere, basically. I like to be somewhere here in the middle of the table. That is a straight in shot. I got a GoPro this week, and I tried to use it yesterday, but it's shutting off every 60 seconds. It just shuts off. And the batteries are fully charged, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing wrong. If any of you know there's some kind of setting I have wrong, I didn't touch anything. Otherwise, I'm going to call them on Monday. Today is Saturday night. Find out what the deal is there. But I'd like to be able to wear the GoPro on my forehead, so that way you'll be able to see the shot, what I'm looking at. I know you guys have probably seen other people do that. I'm going to look silly, but it's for the video. Okay. I'm going to take this one there, take the cue ball off the rail, almost to just about where it is right now. Take the two down here, hopefully stop the cue ball there for the three in the side. And then I'll be able to hopefully take the cue ball up here for the four. Just thinking ahead a little bit. Okay. That's alright, I hit a little too hard. Okay. So, I need to... Well, I'm just actually going to stun this over, which means I'm going to hit the cue ball right in the center, and the cue ball will just travel over this way for the three, up in the corner now. I'm going to take it off the rail, actually. No, I can take it inside again. Shoot, that sixth ball again is hampering me. I'm going to take it up in the corner and just... No, I'm hampered by the six too much. Alright, just on the side, I have to jack up a little bit and put some backspin. Get it low. Oh, that took off. I should have played it off that top rail. That was really dumb. Let me try that again. I thought I could stop it. So, somewhere in there. Yeah, I should have taken it up to the top rail. Yeah, it was right about there. Oh boy, that was just a brainless shot. So what I need to do is just put a little bit of top right and hit that top rail and come down here. I don't know why, sometimes you just don't see the obvious shot. That. Guess I didn't even really need to put much top right on that. Okay, got an angle, but I'm fine. I'm just going to stop it, and the cue ball's going to move to the right a little bit. Ooh, more than I thought. Making this hard on myself. So I'm going to bring the cue ball up to the top rail and back down now for the 6. And I would like to have, well, let's see, I could be, if I leave the cue ball on this side, I could take the cue ball 1, 2, 3 rails back here. Or if I'm on this side of the 6, I would just put backspin and draw the cue ball back. I think this is just a shot that whatever you're comfortable with doing. Probably a lot of pros would play the 3 rail to get your lead. That's probably what I'm going to do here. Straight up the table. Back down. Could have gotten a little closer, but that's okay. I've just got a nice 3 rail shot to get back onto the 7. And I use top left here. Oh, not comfortable. So I was hitting my chest on the edge of the table there. It wasn't comfortable. If you ever have something like that, or you change your mind, step back. Just stop the shot and stand up and step back away and regroup. So top left. Should be pretty good. Just have 4 rails. Now I've got a nice natural angle that the cue ball is going to travel this way for the 8 ball. And I'm actually going to use top left and bring the cue ball down here. And then depending on where I'm at, I can either follow the 8 ball forward and put the cue ball here, or hit a little bit low and draw the cue ball over here. Just this shot gives you a little bit more, a couple more options. I'll get off of that rail. Boy, oh boy. And I left myself straight in. Luckily, I can cheat this pocket a little bit. So instead of just hitting the 8 ball straight into the center of the pocket, which is, you know, what maybe beginners would do, this is going to be a little bit more difficult and raises the chances of missing the ball because I'm going to be using English and cheating the pocket, but it's a better way so that I can get on this 9 ball. But I'm straight in, so if I put backspin on it, the cue ball's going to come straight back. If I put topspin, I'm just going to scratch. So I am going to, with my cue ball, try and aim for this side of the pocket over here. So the 8-ball will actually hit this side of the pocket, and the cue ball will then travel into this rail. Since I'm creating an angle, that's what's called cheating the pocket. I'm creating an angle on this ball. So the cue ball is going to go into this rail, and I'm going to put top left English on the cue ball, and that top left English will make the cue ball shoot this way. I hope I explained that clear enough. After all that explanation, I better not miss this. Okay, so I'm going to hit it into that left side and top left. You don't have to hit this hard. Like that. It's just a little trick that, you know, beginners surely do not know that. But as you play and get more experience, it's just something you learn to cheat the pockets. So whenever you hear somebody saying that, you'll know what it is now. I have no idea how long it's going to be, but I would say between somewhere around 20 minutes. I hit that good. Cue ball got away from me a little bit, a lot. No, I'd be pushing if this were a game against a real person, because I can't hit the cue ball, or I can't hit the 1 ball. So here, I'm going to leave an angle on the 1 so the cue ball hit and come up to here somewhere. And then the 2, I'll just draw it back a tiny bit. I still want to have an angle on that 3 so I can come back across the table for the 4. I forgot where I need to leave the cue ball here. About there. Oh, it didn't go far enough. Alright, change of plans. Let's see here. I might be able to, it'll be fine, I think. Yeah. Almost had to change plans. And just a little bit low right. So I'll hit this rail and come back out to the middle somewhere for the 4. Stop. Oh, Lordy. Hit that too hard. I needed to have more of an angle on this to take it off of the rail and back over. So I'm going to just have to hit this a little harder and force it back over there. Not too bad. So on this one I can use low left and bring it back here. Pretty good. Came back farther than I wanted to, for sure. Yeah, I wanted to stop here. between, because if I take this off of the rail, it's going to be too far to make it down in that bottom corner. Let's see. That might be alright. So now, it's kind of messed up there because my wall is a little bit close. I can't take a full stroke here with the wall, but it's okay. Alright. What am I going to do? Just top spin, top left, and go around the table. Not bad. Just center of the cue ball. Oh, I missed. Like that center. Cue ball just went crazy around the table. So not broke up too bad. So let's see here. So what I'm going to do is put the cue ball where I can reach it, and then I'm going to play top left English off of that top rail over to here somewhere. And then hopefully if I get in line with this 3 ball, I'll just be able to draw it back for the 4. Whoa, I did not mean to hit that 6 ball. This is my first game for today, by the way, so maybe a little bit rusty until I warm up. I think I can still back this up for the 4 on the side. A little bit of low left. Miss-hit that. A little bit of a miss-hit there. I'm still going to take the 4 on the side. And then just go straight up the table. Just top spin. Okay, I got a little bit lucky there. Hitting the 7, I didn't want to hit that, but still okay. Okay, I'm going to play this with, got a pretty steep angle. Oh, I should be able to stop it. Okay. Just a tiny bit above center. Like that. It's kind of a touchy shot, but okay. And here I'm just going to use top spin and bring the cue ball off of that top rail. Come back in here somewhere. Like that. I've got an angle on the 8, so I can come off of that rail on the right side and back out to the middle for the 9 somewhere. So I'll hit this with a little bit low left. Like that. Not too bad. Raise it up even more if I can. So yeah, I also hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I was talking to somebody earlier today and I'm just talking about, I wish I would have had a channel to watch when I was learning how to play pool that explained what they were doing. I think it would have been really helpful. So hopefully this is helping you beginners, you know, learn something about the game. Alright, so I've got a pretty good layout here. I'm going to put a little bit of top right, go to that rail, and come back out for the two. I did not hit that. Ooh. Alright, so now I can just follow this two. A little bit of top spin left. Hopefully not get snookered behind the 5. Take the 3 ball down in the bottom left. Just going to hit a little bit of left just above the center. Like that. I'm going to slow roll this one also, just top spin. That. Uh-oh. I think I got too straight. Oh no, the 7 will go. So just going to follow this one. Another slow roller. That's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully I'll be back in a couple days with a video of myself and a friend playing One Pocket. I'm excited about that. He's coming tomorrow, so we should have some pretty good games to show you, hopefully. But anyway, if you have any suggestions, comments, questions, feel free to post them in the comment section below. I'm glad to answer any questions you do have, if I can, or explain anything. If you have any ideas for something that you would like to see me do in a video, or a game you'd like me to play, or some shots that you would like me to set up and show you how to do, I'm more than happy to do it if I can. So we will see you soon. Have a great night, and yeah, that's it.